Welcome to Hurricane Season 2021. I say welcome because I want everyone in these beloved islands to be aware that we're staring down the barrel of another above average Atlantic hurricane season. Those who do the forecast tell us that we can expect 13 to 20 named storms, of which 6 to 10 could become hurricanes, with 3 to 5 of those becoming major hurricanes if predictions hold true. This will be the 6th consecutive season with above average activity. In fact, hurricane season started a little early this year with the formation of Tropical Storm Anna on the 22nd of May near Bermuda. Thankfully, she moved northeast of Bermuda into the Atlantic, posing no serious threat to land. But her presence was a strong reminder that hurricane season has begun. In light of the dire predictions, everyone needs to take the time now to prepare. Stock up on your hurricane supplies and make sure you have hurricane plans for your homes and businesses. As I said, the predictions are dire, but I have confidence in the measures that have been taken by my government, hazard management, and others who have been working quietly behind the scenes to ensure that we can take on any storm that Mother Nature sends our way. One of the latest measures has been the installation of the first tower of a series of automatic weather observation stations, which is in place at the site of the National Weather Service's planned weather facility on Crew Road. That station is part of a planned larger network of stations that will be scattered across Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, and Little Cayman. Each station will record and transmit real-time data to the National Weather Service, and each station will be reinforced to operate in a Category 5 hurricane. The last time we had weather observation stations in Cayman was before Hurricane Ivan in 2004. Of course, we know what happened to them during that awful storm. I'm proud to be at the helm of a government when we are bringing these stations back online. Hazard Management Cayman Islands has also been working hard to beef up the Community Emergency Response Team, or CERT, with more aptly trained volunteers who will work to make their own families and communities safer and better prepared for all hazards, as well as support any response and recovery. I commend Hazard Management, the Cayman Islands Red Cross, and the Fire Service for helping us continue to grow and train CERT volunteers. There will also be volunteers who manage the several shelters throughout all 3 Cayman Islands, and they will be doing so while we are still in the throes of the COVID-19 pandemic. With that in mind, my government in mid-May issued amendments to the country's COVID-19 regulations. Those amendments permit emergency shelters to have more than 500 persons indoors, only in circumstances where the premises are being used as an emergency shelter in the event of a threat of a disaster or the aftermath of a disaster. While we have made those shelter provisions, it is my hope and prayer that we won't need them. If we do, I urge those who attend the shelters to follow COVID protocols and shelter rules. Take with you masks, sanitizers, and a stock of food, please. Knowing where the nearest shelter to your home is should be a part of your hurricane plan. So if you don't have a plan, please develop one. www.caymanprepared.gov.ky has a wealth of information about making hurricane plans for individuals, families, and businesses. We as a country have learned much about getting through disasters and hardships over the years. The memories of Hurricanes Ivan and Paloma are still at the forefront of my mind, and we are still dealing with the coronavirus pandemic. I pause here to thank all who have done the responsible thing for our country and taken the vaccine. For those who have yet to roll up their sleeve, I encourage you to do so. The quicker we can get a substantial majority of the people in Cayman vaccinated, the faster government can look at reopening the borders and welcoming safe visitors into our islands to help us to continue to grow our economy. If we do find ourselves facing another storm this year, I ask you to please pay attention to government announcements and bulletins. All of our media outlets, Radio Cayman, FM 89.9, The Breeze, FM 105.3, Cayman Islands Government TV, Cayman Islands Government Information Services, and Cayman Prepared will carry information to tell you what to expect and what to do. Hazard Management Cayman Islands also works with private media houses that have been diligent each time we have faced a storm to get out the important, necessary information. While my government will do all it can to help get us through any storm or disaster, it is incumbent on each of us to ensure we have a plan and are prepared to face hurricane season 2021. I pray that God will once more keep our precious islands and their inhabitants safe through this season.